Man, I just got done watching Troll 2. Troll 2. Yeah. Movie, action, 2025, hour and 24 minutes, hour and 44 minutes. But when a dangerous new troll unlashes devastation across their homeland, Nora, Andreas, and Major Chris, uh, they must team up again. They embark on the most perilous mission yet. This one is just as good as the last one. This one is just as good as the last one. You know, I actually been waiting on this. I was waiting on this for a while, and I put it on my. You know how Netflix I have a, reminder and all that kind of stuff. So I actually was able to. I knew it was coming on today because it was December 5th. First, obviously, first day of December. Happy December to all y'all out there. Uh, and I had a vacation day, and I wanted to watch it, so I ate my breakfast, and I sat down and watched it after I got done eating my breakfast, and I am just as I didn't I didn't really care for the twist at the end. I kind of thought they could have done that differently. Like for instance, they lost this pin that detonates this bomb. And I think they could have not wrote that in, but they could have done. But they had to do this to make this kind of like a sad story, like somebody had to sacrifice themselves. But the character I liked, he had a baby on the way. I thought what was going to happen was he was going to like dive into the troll's mouth because this is the only way you can kill him, and he has the bomb. And he would like dive into the troll's mouth and try to like pull the pin on the grenade and throw it down his mouth and let that canister go in his mouth and kind of like fall to the water, which would have hurt. Either way, they lost the detonator, so it had to be detonated manually. So he had to sacrifice his life to save the city. I ain't kind of like that. I kind of thought they should not have wrote that in there, but it is what it is. And I really liked this character. It was an Indian guy, and he had a baby on the way. But it was a good movie overall. I love the returning characters. I love the new people they put in there. Uh, there was some comedic moments in here as well, and I really liked that. It wasn't like Marvel comedic, no. It wasn't like trying to be funny. It just the characters that they had inserted in there. One woman, she lived she they had to go to this big church. That church was beautiful, though, by the way. And uh, they really did a good production value, man. I tell you, man, Netflix, yeah, people talk about Netflix and they talk about how, I don't know what the big deal is about Netflix, but I like Netflix and I think Netflix did a good job. This movie is, I think this movie's made over in Norway, if I'm mistaken. Uh, I think it's made over in Norway. I want to see where it was made at. It's a Norwegian film. It's a Norwegian film and a good film too. That's what I like. So I watched the movie the other day that it was a movie from Spain, and I really liked it. And I thought this movie is a Norwegian movie, and it didn't have anything in it. It didn't have nothing in there, you guys. They didn't check no boxes. They just made a movie. You see? You see how that is? It's not that hard. They made a simple movie. You watch this movie, there was no panning off to make sure you can see this. You make sure you see that over here or see this over here. See, you know why I got a big smile on my face? Because I got a big smile on my face because I enjoyed this movie from start to finish. Now, people talk about Netflix. I don't know what the big hate about Netflix is all of a sudden, but yeah, I don't want Netflix to buy Warner Brothers myself. Actually, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have Warner Brothers being bought at all. I would have Warner Brothers be by themselves, but this movie has nothing in it, you guys, if you catch my drift. Nothing. It was just an overall good Monster Mash movie. It was good. It kept you engaged. The cinematography was great. The way it was shot, it was beautiful looking. They did a good job. The Norwegian company that is behind this, man, They did a good job, you guys. They really did. The guy that was the guy that was in the military, he came back. His brother, his friend, there was this other guy that was his partner. He was in it. He died this time, and then two characters died in this time, and it was just there was two characters, man, which was kind of sad because the guy that was in the first movie, which was he was like I think he's a general now. He's a major or something like that. He got promoted from the last troll they got rid of, but it was pretty slick how they was trying to find how to kill that troll. But that troll was hard to kill. And then they found this baby troll, but this baby troll wasn't. He was full grown, but he was a youngin. And this woman knew that he had lived in this cave, and she had communicated with it. She tried to get it to help them fight this troll that was wanting to go back and get its revenge from this organization that was hunting them down, and this king that was hunting them down. It was a Christian king that came over and settled in that land and killed all the trolls off. But what happened was the king, they was trying to find this king's, this troll was going back to where these people, all these, his ancestors started this war with the trolls and got rid of all of them. Well, they was trying to find out, there had to be an answer in his grave, so they couldn't find his grave. So that was a pretty slick scene when they went in this church and they had all these tunnels and they couldn't figure out where this guy's grave was at. And this older lady, she was so funny. She's like, good luck, because everybody's been down here. And they figured it out. And then they ended up finding this king that was supposedly was the one that was supposed to be killing all the trolls. But when they found his tomb, they found out why he got killed, because his Christian friends, fellow, the people that was with him turned against him, because he said that he decided that the trolls needed to get their land back, and it was wrong to hunt them down and slaughter them all. But the people that he was with killed him because they knew that he signed a piece of paper, because it was a half a piece of paper they found that was old in the beginning of the movie. And then they found the other half buried in his tomb. And then they found out that king had a change of heart, and he thought it was wrong to kill all these trolls. So he wanted to give them their land back, because the trolls and the people used to live together. But when these religious people came in, they thought that they should exterminate them all. They was killing the moms, it was killing the baby trolls and all that stuff, which they was made of earth and stone and stuff. I'm a little bit conflicted on how you can make a baby troll, but I don't know. It is what it is. You do have baby trees. Baby trees are seeds. But anyway, I was just trying to figure that part out. But I still love this movie, you guys. And on top of that, the climax of the movie is the one main character had sacrificed his life to save the city, which I didn't care for that much, because they didn't have to really write that in. But they did anyway. And yeah, it was heartfelt and all that. And then, the movie wrapped up, and then the troll that was supposed to be the troll that was supposed to be the good troll ended up trying to fight this troll that was a bad troll, and he kept getting his butt kicked because he just was a troll that's just wanting to chill out. This troll wanted to kill everybody, so they had to help that troll, and that troll was friends with the main girl that was in the last movie. And then there was a guy that earlier, the troll that got away was the one that they had in captivity for all these years, and they were studying it and broke loose, and that's how this whole thing started. This thing was going and eating people and stuff. But there was a scientist that picked up this, kind of like a seed, and he picked up the seed, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that's all about, but I never did go back to it. So at the end of the movie, it showed it showed everybody getting together, and the guy, obviously, his wife that he got pregnant, she had a baby, and they were out at the woman's cabin way out in the middle of nowhere. And, it just showed how she has a family with those people because they were so close knit, which was pretty cool, actually. And then it shows the troll coming up and walking up to the lady that was friends with the troll. And then she goes outside and she looks up at him, and he does his little roar, and then he walks off because it's just wide open range out there and it's real cold. Nice remote place where she lives out in the cold. And then it shoots to this one scene where this guy's like, he's down this laboratory. He goes, hey, I want to let you know I got something for you. He goes, it's going to take a little while, but he says it's going to take a while before we could, actually get to its full size. And then it shows a baby troll inside this glass case, and this baby troll's like, rah, and it bangs on the window. So pretty slick, man. Overall, man, and it's kind of cool, man, because I was really wanting to see Troll 2. And I liked it, you guys. I really did. Like I said, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, it don't take much to make me happy. And I'm not that type of guy that watches movie and it has to be so perfectly made and this and that and rah. I'll say some things like I said, I didn't like the fact that one guy they had to throw that in there where they lost the detonator and it smashed, and then the only way it could be, set off is by manually, and then that's how that guy had one of those guys had sacrificed it. But the guy that was flying the helicopter, he couldn't do it because he had to fly the helicopter so they can get over that troll's mouth, because the troll's mouth always, when he yells, he has his mouth wide open. So that's the only way you can get this, because what killed the trolls was holy water and silver. You put them together, and their skin, their rough skin, rockety skin, whatever they got made of, earthy skin, it pierces it. So that's how those old those people back in that king's day was going around killing all the trolls, because they was using holy water and silver, because silver don't rust or something. You have to watch the movie. But overall, you guys, this was very good, man. I mean, this is very good, and I was really happy with it, you guys. So yeah, that's it on Troll 2. I've been waiting on it, and it dropped today, December 1st. So anyway, you guys, that's all I got. I just thought I'd let you know I watched Troll 2, and I really enjoyed it. So Netflix got good stuff on it regardless. HBO Max got good stuff. Peacock got good stuff. MGM Plus got good stuff. Disney's got good stuff. Actually, if you just sift through their bull crap, they're the only Disney and other. All of them actually do stuff that I don't care for. It's just that they're trying to be an equal opportunity. Whatever. I don't have to watch it, but I actually watched this, you guys, and there was nothing in there. There was people in there, and that's all it was. There was actors and actresses, and that was it. Wasn't none of that, hey, did you see that person over there? Did you look that over there? Could you see that person was in there? It was none of that. He just made a decent movie, and I really like that. So that's about all I got, you guys. Troll 2. Did you watch it? Did you see it? And what you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. I never say that. God bless.